Guys, I've been talking the whole time muted. Thank you, Nikki, for saying there's no sound. All right. I've been talking to you guys again. Let me go back and say, Marion, thank you so much for gifting a membership. I've never talked that long muted in my life. And I unmuted, I thought, so who knows? At least there was music for you. Marion gifted a membership and also became a Moonie, so thank you, Marion. And she bought a membership for Adventures with Tiffany and Family. I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, there's sound. I actually was thanking Marion and everything, and welcome, Betty. So it's getting exciting. What we're doing is we're coming up, we're taking the shadow color, which is that sea blue, right? Sea and green, blue and green mixed together. Hey, Smudger, good to see you, lovely. And we're just lightening the value by adding white. And every time that we're coming up a level, we're not painting all the same areas again. We're picking areas that are going to be more and more highlighted throughout the entire wave itself. And so it's level because acrylics are translucent, so you got to go over it. But you also, when you look at a wave, there's some shadows in there that give the wave the natural 3D depth. And so that's what we want to do. We want to work our white very slowly. Think of white as a diamond, and you don't see a lot of diamonds. And so don't be so quick to go right into your white. Save it for the icing on the cake. Not even the icing on the cake. Save it for the cherry on the top. And that will really increase the 3D value of your paintings. Hi, Jan Funk. Good to see you, lovely. Welcome back. We're getting close to being able to add that light color. So now you can see the wave is starting to come to life. You can see the flow of the water. You can see that the wash is coming up against the sand. I had so much fun painting this. Like, it makes me want to paint it again, just watching it. And I may, because, as an artist, we can change one little thing. Now, if you look at the eye, I was like, this needs something very distinct here. And so I went back and I added a little bit light blue right in there. It's good to see my family here. I was wondering, I'm like, where is everybody? And then I found out that, like, where you guys are, everybody's having massive storms and the internet is sketchy. Because I always see you guys and I'm so thankful and I'm so happy and excited to see you. And so when we started this, it was just me and Smudger. But we went ahead and did it because we love art. But it is funner when there's more people, right? But thank you, Smudger, for being so good to me. All right, now, before we get into that lighter color, we're going to go back and we're just going to slowly darken, very choosing, very selectively. We're going to darken where the shadows would be, because waves also catch or cast shadows. And so that really deepens the painting. It makes me want to be on the beach. Does anybody here get to go to the beach and see the ocean all the time? Let me know if you have access to the ocean all the time. I miss the ocean. I was born right in Florida on the in Pensacola Beach. All right, you guys, it's gonna get time to add the brighter colors. Nikki says I was there at the start and then bang, internet went. Oh man. Well, I'm so happy to have you along and share this with you. Let me get back on live chat over here on my phone too. Why is it not letting me? Ugh. Okay, let me go back out and hit it again. There. We have a lot more people watching part 2. Now remember, if you guys are like, oh, I would like to own one of Mama D's paintings, this one has no reserve. $1. Plus remember, there'll be a $30 fee for shipping. But $1 could get you this painting. Now we're probably going to come back in and we'll add a little bit more of that tan so that it shows through the water. It gives that illusion, that suggestion that the water is so translucent that you can still see the sand beneath the wash. But I'm not going to try to paint around all that. So after I get my shadows done and I get the wash figured out the way I like it, we'll go back and add that little bit of sandy areas rather than try to paint around them and be so careful. Jan says, I have no access to the ocean. Oh, me either. Smudger, I'm 5 minutes away from the beach. It's an 3-hour drive to get to the Great Lakes, which does have beaches, but it's not an ocean, but it's a Great Lake. I'm talking massive. Lake goes on forever. Nikki, your internet keeps dropping out for the past few days. Sorry to hear that, Smudger love. Nikki goes to the beach a lot, all different ones. Oh, I love that. All right, you guys, we're getting into the white now. Remember, I said it's the cherry on the cake. All right, so we saved it for the wave itself to be the very last thing. And you can see those shadows coming up. And I'm leaving a negative space in a sense. I'm leaving those shadows just kind of like peeking through at different places, even though it's splashing. Strange, I'm sure it is all weather, Allison. It could be. It could be. I'm just grateful that you're safe, mainly. The internet we can live without for a little bit, huh? But that is a pain, right? About an hour for you to the nearest beach, South End. Oh, awesome. I'd be going all the time if it was just an hour away, for real. I don't blame you. Well, what do you guys think of the waves so far? Let me know. 1 out of 10. 1 being, oh, it's ugly. 10 being, it looks the best ever, which it doesn't. So mediocre maybe. Let me know. Okay, I think we're going to get, after we get all the shadowing done, you're going to see me come back in, and that's when I add the wash. Right now, I'm just putzing with little details here and there, darkening up the shadows a little bit. Angela loves the beach. Or Angel loves the beach. Angel loves the beach. Thank you, Nikki. And you can see there's quite a bit of shadow there under that wave. But that's what makes it give the depth. Aw, Nikki says it looks amazing, Mama. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I was so excited to share this with you guys. I couldn't wait. And I've got a lot of paintings done and a new way to record them so that you can see more of the work getting done where my hand isn't always blocking. But we'll be doing a lot of different ways. But I am going to release this tomorrow. There'll be part 1, part 2 tomorrow. That'll be strictly music and painting, no commentary. Then there'll be oh, look, see, I'm adding that sand in. Do you see the difference that makes to come back with that tan? So you always want to save, if you're painting a beach scene and you paint your beach, make sure and keep that sand color available when you do your wash so that you can come back in and tuck it in little places. Jan Funk says, it is awesome, Mama D. I give it a 10 out of 10. Well, thank you, lovely. Amy Dune says, I'm 5 minutes from the beach. Not what it used to be, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm happy you're 5 minutes from there, but I'm sorry it's not what it used to be. Nikki's like, lucky Amy. Yes. So we're starting to add a little bit of the lighter colors down here and working on that wash. Now, I could have been even more creative and made another line where the wash actually comes up even further. But for some reason, I was like, well, I just want it to be simple. Maybe because I was just getting my brush wet again. Smudger says, I'm just so fascinated by your painting. Awesome. Well, that is the best compliment. Thank you, Smudger. I just do what I feel. And I don't always know how I'm going to accomplish what I'm going to think I'm going to do, but I just keep going until I'm happy with it. See, to me, that's what it would really look like if I went to the ocean. And, oh, makes me want to get my feet wet. How about you guys? Marian says, I just sent you an email with a surprise photo. Awesome. Amy says, I am in UK, Nikki. It's not safe here at the moment. The beach isn't safe? Wow. That is so sad to hear. We're painting more of that sand in. It is like we are there, Mama, so realistic. That's what I feel. That's why maybe I wanted to share it so bad. Because I'm like, it feels so much like we're at the wave. And it's like, remember in the beginning when we were painting the wash and it was all like this greenish olive brown? Well, that all is the base color. And so a lot of the times, now we're just adding the highlights and you can see them just pop. Jam Funk, welcome to Mooney's, lovely. You guys, we've had 3 new memberships today. Thank you, my beautiful Moonies. Thank you, thank you. Bournemouth, the area in general. Oh, wow. Well, I'm so sorry to hear it's not safe. I am in a very protected part of central Wisconsin in the US. It's like Norman Rockwell here. We're set back in time. And that sounds strange, but like we have a lot of Amish and Mennonites. And so where I am, our stores, almost all the stores are actually owned by them. And so it's a very much old school environment. We still have bingo every week in town. We're a small community. I love it. I love it. Nikki says, I am Kent, but in a London borough. Oh, wow. So we're reinforcing that shadow, but we're going to come back. We're going to narrow it down and just leave the smallest little bit of the shadow under that wash. And then we'll add some highlights on that sand to make it appear wet and reflective. That'll bring that sand to life. And in order to do that, we actually want to pull straight down and then go back over horizontally. So we go vertically straight and then we go back horizontally. And that makes that wash, not the wash, the sand come to life. But as you can see, it's the sand itself in my painting is much darker where the water has been, and it's dry, right? Almost like a light sand, much further away. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of painters reverse that, and I don't understand that, because when I go to the beach, wherever the water went, you can see the wet sand is much darker, right? Now I lost my beach under there because I messed with the wash too much. So I'm going to have to go back and put it in again. Your Essex. I have a hard time saying that word. Nikki says, I thought Bournemouth was nice, but it get you a lot of things changed, sadly. Yeah. I'm very fortunate right now that where I am, it's just peaceful and safe and lovely. Yeah, I did. I took all of the sand in the wash away. So that's what I'll be putting back. Hey, Brooke. Hello, lovely. I love your ocean canvas. Seems like forever I've caught alive. Have you covered Elena Moore's case? I've been watching it. I'm waiting on the autopsy report right now to see, because there's nothing obvious that happened to her. So that's weird. And you said it's another sad one, just like Micah Miller. Yeah, true. It is a lot like Micah Miller. Nikki says a lot of my family are in Hornchurch, Allison. Aw, I've got Jackson saying hello. Come here, Jackson. Oh, she's your babies. He's gonna paint with us. That was a big yawn. It's so good to see you, Brooke. It's been like forever. So glad you stopped in. Amy says you've been invaded, sadly. Oh my. Another big yawn. Are you tired? He is so chunky, y'all. He gets fat rolls when I hold him up like this. Can you see his fat rolls along his back? He got fat rolls. He's like, don't be calling me fat. Another yawn. All right, you get down because I know Lucky's going to one up. So this was Jackson, y'all. Okay, good boy. Okay, good boy. All right. Lucky, do you want up? Come on. Okay, this is brother. This is the little brother. This is Lucky. He's yawning too. This is Lucky. He's not as chunky. That one's yawning. It is their nap time though. It's 4:12 and they usually are asleep by now because we're always live at this time. Yeah, Lucky, my baby. They're good boys. They're good boys. See, everybody's saying hi, Jack. Hi, Lucky. He's a good baby. Have I added the sand back in? Starting to. All right, Lucky. You ready to get down? You just don't want to get down. They love it when I hold them. Did I get your picture, Marion? I can't check it while I'm on the while I'm live. But after I'm live, I will check my email, lovely. I hope I did, but I can't because it'll actually show on the screen and it could dox you. So I don't want to do that. I will check though. Aw, Nikki, thank you. You said beautiful boys. Sminter says hi, Jack and Lucky. They're good boys. All right, you guys, it looks like now what we're doing is we're putting just like veins that kind of run through the wave. I think we're almost done. Let me look. We got about 10 minutes more. Brooke says painting is so calming. I used to really enjoy it. Stars and waterfalls. I'm so glad to be back. He is precious. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're brothers. I went to buy one puppy. Well, I didn't buy him. I was given them. But I went to get one. And they told me, now I had I had the pick of the litter, so I was able to decide that I wanted the male and the big male, and so that would be Jack. So I visited him when he was real little bitty before his eyes opened, and every week I would go spend time with him. And then they told me when I went to pick him up and it was time for him to come home for his first time that his brother didn't have anybody that wanted him. And I was like, oh no. And so I said, well, he's lucky that I am in a good mood. I'm taking both. And they have been the best pals forever. Okay, Marion, well, thank you. And I can share the picture. Well, thank you. Email me your opinion. Oh, I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure it's a beautiful painting. I will definitely look at it after I'm done. I'm just going back and I'm adding a little bit of shadow right under the crest of the lip of the wave. And making sure that we've got the sand showing back through there. Now what this is a little bit of that, it's not quite white, it's off-white, and I'm using it to draw it down vertically first and to leave a little line underneath that shadow as a reflection of the sand, and then we'll go back over it horizontally to leave that reflection. You remember when they were babies, Jan Funk? They were like that big, remember? So there you have it. Now we have the reflection of the water on the wet part of the sand. And now I'm just adding the finishing touches. And I'm very pleased with it. I love it. What do you guys think of it? It was a lot of fun to paint this one. And to be able to share it with you guys. I love that. I can't wait to be able to share the next one with you. Next week, we've got a really good one. That wave just came alive, didn't it? Makes me want to go to the beach like right now. I would love to be at the beach. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just adding details, but at the very edge of the lip, I'm putting just little pieces of flipped up water that might have splashed, and just little signs of action and wispy movement of the water. Marion says, I love it. Thank you, dear. Nikki says, it is stunning, Mama. Well, thank you. Thank you. Now, remember, you guys, before we go, if you put a bid in now, it would be $1 if that was your bid, plus whatever, plus the $30 shipping, and the painting would be yours. Otherwise, I will put it in the shop and it will be available to whoever the owner is. Someday it'll find an owner. Now we're using pure white. And that's the first time on the wash I'm using pure white. And that's what's crisping the entire picture up. And we're using it oh so sparingly. Oh, I want to go swimming, man. I would love to be swimming and feel that on my toes. Okay, you guys, what's going on? I think we're signing. Oh, we're still working on. I'm still into the fluff, the crash of the wave. And if you look over on the right of the painting, you can see where the water actually shows through the crest. And that way it's a little different than the other side. I didn't want them identical. But it's as if we froze a wave in time. It's always inspiring to me to see what's going to come out on the canvas. Like the sky didn't look like much when we did it, but now that the painting's done, the sky has even got that kind of like, I don't know, calming feel. Now I'm making veins in the wave, not many. You can definitely overdo that. We just want a couple, just a few. And they look like the veins, right? I really didn't want to quit painting, I think. That's what happens a lot, is I get to enjoying it so much that I don't want to quit painting. I'm like, I'll just keep going. I don't even see what I'm changing, but I'm just feeling like I'm painting, I guess. I might be going back over the white because that, like I said, it's translucent, so you really want to get the color out there. This has been so fun to share this with all of you. You are such a blessing to me. Thank you. What do you guys think? I think it's almost done. Tell her to quit painting. She nailed it. I'm telling my past self. Oh, we're doing birds. That's right, we gotta do birds. Okay, we're signing it. We're done. We did it. I love it. I hope you do. Someday it will find its owner. I think it came out swell. Thank you so much. It's stunning, Momody. Thank you, Nikki. Marion says, I love it. Smudger says, beautiful. Well, thank you guys so very much. And our channel had so much fun today. This is a nice channel. It's always been peaceful. But to have you here today, I just greatly appreciate it. Giving you some close-ups here. Yeah, it makes me want to go to the beach. See how the sand almost looks reflective by doing that? First you go vertical, then you go horizontal with a little bit of white. Well, actually off-white, almost like a grayish blue. But it definitely adds. And it gives the illusion that that sand is wet. That sky turned out okay, didn't it? For as simple as it is. Jan Funk says, love it. You such good work. Thank you. Nikki says, I got my purple cup and rock and notebook delivered today. That is awesome. She's talking about her 1111dex.com order, which is open 24/7 for whoever. All right, you guys, there it is. There's the painting. I think for getting my paintbrushes wet for the first time in a couple of years there, that it turned out fairly well. I hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you guys for chatting with me. Stay tuned. In the next few days, there'll be a lot of little different videos that'll come up. We'll be doing lives on this channel like we are here, but there'll also be videos. We're going to do a simple painting of a big full moon. It's going to be a purple sky. Oh yeah. And it's going to have water reflecting that purple with trees that come up on the sides. That's going to be a beginner painting that no matter what, even if you've never painted before, I will walk you through every single step. And it's called my Every Step Painting for Beginners. And so it's ESP, Every Step Painting, ESP Painting for beginners. I love it. I don't know. I came up with that. I think it's cool. Brooke says it turned out beautifully and it's perfect for summer. Can someone pretty please let me know which days Mama D goes live for it? Would be much appreciated. If you go to my community tab, you'll definitely know when I go live because I always post on the community tab. The night before we go live, I put the ad out with the link. So you'll be able to click it. You can click notify and all that good stuff. And that way you'll know when we go live over here. We'll also, like I said, be doing instructional videos that are very fun to paint. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it'll always be about art and all different kinds of painting. So I hope that I have inspired you as much as you inspire me. I want to say thank you to all of you, from Brooke, Nikki, Jan, Smudger, Marion. I hope I don't forget anybody out there. I love you all. I appreciate every single one of you watching. Remember, there's calorie-free snacks in the replay lounge for all of you. I'm excited to get back and do a lot of fun things with you. Now, we will be live next week again. If you're looking for just lives, we'll be live again soon, and it'll be a different painting then. So, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Brooke says, oh, your channel is always so uplifting, no matter what you are doing. Love to everyone in this beautiful community. Aw, I love you to the moon and back. I love you all. Now, I don't have a closer here, so I'll make one, but I just don't have it now. So we're just going to put a picture of the painting up. And with that, I want to wish you all to be safe. And I love you very much.